0. Swansea City 2, Reading 2. West Bromwich Albion 3, Queen's Park Rangers 2. West Ham United.
Hello, Lynn.
Good morning.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
Yeah,
How are
yeah.
you?
There's two of you in California now, Chris and Lynn.
Yeah, Chris is.
Well, we're allowed to be. If somebody
Yeah,
moves
yeah.
to England, we can move to America.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. There's three of you now with you, Johnny.
Yeah, well, and we got Zachary up in Canada. Oh,
Yeah.
sorry, I meant the 51st state of the United States.
Lynn, Pete's not ignoring you. He's coming and going at the moment.
Yes,
Oh, he's been coming and going all his life.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
Hello, Lynn.
I'll just put the other light on. Hang on. Excuse me.
Where are you in California, Lynn?
Santa Barbara.
Oh, nice. I'm down 30 miles east of LA.
Oh, okay. I've got friends in Torrance. Are you anywhere near there?
Near where?
Torrance.
No, I'm 30 miles east.
Oh, you're east. Okay, yeah.
I'm,
Same state, different town.
Small town called Laverne.
Do you know, I've not even heard of it.
It's near Pomona, just north of Pomona.
Oh, I know where that is. Okay, so I roughly know where you are geographically.
Just up in the foothills. Yeah, north of Pomona, by a few miles.
Good. You guys got a bit of sunshine today then?
Well, yeah, we've had tons of rain and, of course, the fires.
Sure. Yeah. But you're right, Len, in that respect.
Well, in that respect, yeah, because, I mean, I was so far south of that.
I'm going to go downstairs.
My oldest daughter went to UC Santa Barbara some years ago.
Oh, right, yeah. Did she live out in Ivy?
She lived out in Goleta.
Oh, okay. Because there's like the college town there, Isla Vista.
Isla Vista she was. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I couldn't.
Oh, and did she get any studying done? Because that was Party Central.
Yeah, she got her degree, her undergraduate degree. So, that's.
Oh, good for her.
Yeah.
Because I know so many more people that had a ton of fun being there, but didn't actually get much achieved.
She had fun there.
Can you?
But she did well too.
Hear me, John?
Here we go.
Hello, Pete. You're coming and going, but yes, we did hear you.
Sound like the fellow with the chicken. Can you hear me?
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, before I forget, I was speaking with Janet Hunas yesterday, Derek Crook's widow, and she said if anybody knows her, to remember her to you.
Okay.
Oh, Derek, was it? He was barman, assistant bars, and that, wasn't he? Lynn?
Oh yeah. What was he on?
He was
on the
IP,
wasn't he?
Canberra for me, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the IP for me.
Okay. Yeah, Derek was in the.
I knew him.
The Crew Bar.
What's the pub? The pub in the pub one on the Canberra was the Cricketers. He was in the Cricketers.
No, I never knew him on the Canberra. Well, I only ever did the last cruise on the Canberra.
Okay. What? And then you went back out on the West Coast after that, Lynn?
I can't remember where I was at the time. Canberra. Yeah, it must have been. And then it was the IP and the PP.
Got it.
Oh, no, it wasn't. No, it would have been the Princess ships after that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Well, Scotty, I'm sorry that you've taken down the picture of the member of your family behind you,
Can you
but
hear me, Dave?
Pete, yeah, we're on, Pete. We can hear you.
Yeah. I've got you, but you keep breaking up.
And you to us as well.
I
Got it.
keep shouting low bandwidth, whatever that means.
We're just
I'll get
doing
it
a
working before.
sound check to Ray and Spit the dog.
Yes, we can both hear you.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
we should really we haven't thanked you, Lynn, for coming in. I mean, we haven't seen you for so long, and we appreciate it.
Lynn, it's lovely to
I
see
keep
you.
meaning to, and then something else happens. Like this morning, I got a call from work saying, "Oh, they're short. Can I come in today?" And I went, "No, sorry."
Well, here we are on a Sunday. What work is it you're doing, Lynn?
Yeah.
Well, I've retired now, but I work 2 days a week as a wine educator at Sanford Winery.
Really?
Wine educator. Does that involve a lot of tasting of wine?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Brilliant.
When I went for the interview, they said, "Oh, they said you don't really have a background in wine." I
Yes,
went,
you
"Excuse
do.
me, I've travelled all my life for this."
Okay.
That's brilliant. So
And
what is, I mean, I know being ignorant, but I know the Napa Valley is obviously a California way, but are do you do sort of presentations on, I don't know, all wineries?
No, it's just our winery. We're known for Pinots and Chardonnays. So if you come in with your guests and you get me, unfortunately, I'd be your host. So I take you through the tasting, tell you about the winery, BS, all of that. It's good fun. It really is good fun.
Brilliant. Oh, well, if we came over, Lynn, we would insist you were our informant and take us on a tour. But just like you did when we were on the ships, no doubt.
Well, no, anybody that comes, if they're my friends, I can host up to 4 people complimentary. So that's always nice to bear in mind.
Well, that's brilliant. I'm just doing a head count. We got 3, 6, 7 of us here. You're 6. Look, Ray, you've got the dog as well. You might, no, it's all right. You can go with the dog.
She'd love that.
Yeah. What's her name again?
Sophie.
Sophie. That's all.
That's Ray Zachary, isn't it? Hello,
Yeah.
Ray.
It is.
Hi, Lynn.
Haven't seen you in a million years.
No, what ship were you on? Were you on the Sun?
I was on the Sun. I was on the IP. Yeah, the Sun and the IP.
Okay. So did we work together on the Sun or the IP? Okay.
I don't know, Pete, do you remember?
Oh, that's a shame.
Anyway, one of them, but I do know you were on the ship when I was there, whichever one it was.
Okay. Well, I was on the Sun originally, and then I was on the IP as bar manager eventually. I worked on a bunch of different ships after I left.
I don't think you were ever my BM, but I do remember you were bartending because I was A-bars on there.
Oh, okay.
That's good.
Yeah,
and
good.
Lynn, did you meet up with Chris from California? Chris was a photographer for many years out
I was on
the
from the beginning of '78 to almost the end of 1980.
I don't think I did, actually. I always have to get my discharge book out to know where I was and when.
Yeah.
And then before that, I worked on the Oriana for 4 years.
Yeah, that's where I first met you, Chris. Yeah.
Yep. And then after I left the Sun, I got off for a while, and then I went back and did a short spell on the Island Princess in '81.
Now, I remember I did the Sun till she finished, and then I did the pen. No, I did the Sun till she finished, and then the IP, because they went, what did they go? They flagged out, didn't they, pretty much? You had to get a different contract.
Yeah, so it sounds like you were after my time then, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you look a lot younger than me, so you must have been after me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you are so full of it. I bet you got brown eyes.
Yeah.
I have green eyes, actually. Don't hold that against me.
Everything else is brown, but
So how is everybody? Everybody keeping well?
Yeah.
Good.
all right.
Yeah.
Steve, are you in?
Hello, gentlemen and ladies.
Yeah. Lynn
I
just
know
asked how
we're
you
quite
are.
sure.
You good, Steve?
Yes, of course I am. I'm on
Good
top of the
boy.
world, David.
Don't even start. Don't even go there. Don't even go there. It's all right. It's just annoying, Lynn, that the football Premier League plays over basically 8 days a week, let alone 7. They play every day, and sadly, Steve's team played. Well, no, Steve's team were in action today, but that's another story. But now, Lynn, do you know, or may I introduce you to Blackpool Bob? Bob, can you hear us?
Yes, I can. I'm trying to get the pictures in.
That's all right. It's a
all
good start.
changed. Everything's fucking changed.
Keep
sorry.
you on your toes, Bob.
Sorry. Yeah,
That's
no,
okay, but we're not censored.
right. I've only got
But
one picture.
Bob, we're getting a good representation from the West Coast of USA, and obviously Ray. And I say obviously Ray from Canada as well. It's good to see all of you guys and girls.
Yeah.
So
Soon to be USA. Not.
don't even go there.
No, don't go there, please.
No, don't.
What are they
Actually,
going
we're
to call
gonna
the
make-
Pacific Ocean?
Yeah, we're going to make California the 13th province instead.
What's that got to do with the price of eggs?
The Canadian
Hey,
Prime
hey,
Minister
hey,
is-
Ray! I know you don't know this, but Canada played the USA in ice hockey last night, and
I do know this.
There was 3 huge fights in the first 3 seconds
Yes, I heard
because
that.
they hate each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and
not
they
very
lost. The
nice, Johnny.
bloody Canada lost.
Yes,
They
they
should have
did.
held-
3-1. Yeah.
Oh.
Yes,
They
they did.
should have held back.
and Trump called Trudeau the governor.
Yeah, so Johnny, was there more trouble with the ice skating between you two than there was at on Goodison for the Merseyside derby?
Yeah.
That was great, wasn't it?
Oh, it's
Yeah.
great. It was good. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was good. Very,
Yeah.
very good.
And they proved the national anthem as well.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
dear.
That's
Of
all. That's all.
course.
It's all the time. It's all the time now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Scotty,
Yeah.
going back to your lovely backdrop, did you actually take that picture? And
No,
what
I
did you...
didn't.
Go on.
I was posing on the deck, but no, I didn't take the picture. No, it was a ship's photographer.
Chips at top. And is this a Ronze?
This is a Ronse. The reason I put it on is that you can see the glacier is right up next to it.
Was that
Yeah.
Big Dave Fenn, photographer?
Oh, I wouldn't know.
Big guy.
That was
Been
1970.
there for years and years and years as the chief photographer.
Yeah, 72, that is.
Yeah. The ships aren't allowed to get
Dave
that close
Fenn-
anymore.
Dave Fenn was the chief photographer.
Yeah.
John,
Well, I think
I
it's
was
because the ice has moved.
Yeah.
John, I was a bit disappointed that so many Canadians went to watch the Super Bowl because obviously it wasn't Americans booing the President Trump at the Super Bowl, so it had to be Canadians.
Yeah.
That makes sense, Ray.
Yeah.
Okay, that's enough of that.
All right, that
Yeah.
is. And Pete, can you hear us again? It's another sound check.
He's not even in. Oh yeah, he's in. Yeah. He's
Pete, can you hear us?
No, he can't.
No.
Oh, it's a
He
shame.
might be able to, but he can't
Yeah.
hear him.
But is that Jack the Rat behind?
Cyberman. Oh, the Cyberman is.
I can't. There's a shame about that one, but I
Sorry,
mean,
Pete, we're
about
getting
the
nothing
picture,
back,
but
mate.
no. So Lynn, are you have you been back over to the UK in the last? Or you were over, weren't
He
you?
was
down
there.
in
Yeah, she was.
Portsmouth?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, well, not this Christmas gone, but the Christmas before, I went
Yeah.
over for 3.5 months.
Yeah, yeah.
And I went back over last September, and I'm going back again in June.
All right. And you are down near Portsmouth Way, aren't you?
Yeah, well, that's where all my sisters live. So I always
Okay.
make my base in Portsmouth. Because I'm hoping, because Mini Queen's trying to get that little reunion together.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of hoping that the consensus comes down that they all want to do it in June, because then I'll be able to go.
Oh, that would be brilliant. That would be lovely. Seriously. Yeah.
Well, he's doing it in Lowestoft. It's either going to be middle to the end of June. If not, then it'll be August. Well, obviously August won't work for me, but
No.
hopefully it'll work for a lot of other people.
Sure.
He was on about October, wasn't he? Last time.
Oh,
That was
October
the
now.
second one. That was the second option. But
So
don't forget, that's Edinburgh.
That'll clash with our Edinburgh trip, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Anyone booked a hotel for Edinburgh?
No.
Not yet.
No, and I haven't booked up for the lunch yet, Scotty, but I'll put down for on your table if that's all right.
Yeah, fine.
Don't forget my seat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Bob, yeah, we're going to do a ventriloquist act, so I might be sat on you
What again?
again.
Let me know when you're going to book, Dave, because I might be coming.
Oh,
And
Steve.
I might ask you to book for me.
Oh, great. All right. Well, are you talking to me, Steve?
Yes, you, David.
Oh, flipping great. So I'm not only the car park attendant, I'm now the booking office.
Yes.
Make sure you
Yeah.
see the money first.
You don't want
Yeah, don't
The
even
travel
go
agent,
there.
dear, the travel agent, dear.
Yeah.
We already have a lot to do with the travel agents, remember?
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, all right.
When is that one scheduled for?
That's May
May.
the 16th, isn't it, Scotty?
Yeah, May the 16th.
Oh,
It's
Friday.
a Friday. Can you make a Friday, Lynn?
I don't get there till June the 4th. I'm there June 4th to July 15th.
Right. Oh,
May the
Jeanette.
16th.
So, Zachary, you'll be coming over to see family then anyway, won't you? So you might as well pop over.
No, I can't foresee myself coming to the UK anytime soon. Unfortunately, as much as I'd love to go and meet all you guys in Edinburgh,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
it's not on the cards at the moment.
Not at the moment, but
No.
it's plenty of time, Ray.
Yeah.
Plenty of time.
Unless I get evicted and get sent back to the UK.
Well, that's on the cards. I spoke to Donald only this morning.
Actually, you need to be speaking to him. You'd be a good. We should send you over there to negotiate with him.
Oh, no way. Oh God.
Yeah,
I'll bring Ollie over with us. Oh,
Are you talking about Trump? Because if you are, never in the history of the world has anyone pissed off so many allies than him.
Yeah.
No, I know. Yeah.
I think personally, I think it's going to be Trump going to Mars sooner rather than later.
I'll help. I'll help.
Yeah.
Musk is running the place anyway, doesn't it?
It's more than that. It's more than that, Chris. I hate that. I'm not going to start using back in history, but he's changing the rules. He's going to sack all the judges, and so the judges do exactly what he says. And so it's crazy.
Oh dear.
That's a good idea. I've never set up a GoFundMe, but perhaps I should set up a GoFundMe. Send Trump to Mars. It might garner some money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ray, obviously, all of you guys are all welcome back over to our country here because you know it's all running absolutely hunky dory.
we can't afford it, Dave.
Yeah, so I think
it's a bloody
win-win or a lose-lose. I don't know. Anyway,
Yeah.
right. So anyway, don't forget. When we were saying
he's cozying up to Putin, but us who are on his side, he's fucking putting tariffs on us.
Yeah. Yeah.
What's going on?
Yeah.
Well, look, you don't want to upset Steve because
Let's not get
he'll
political. Okay, boys.
you'll
Let's
be
get a little
straight
bit
back
chill.
down to Ash Vegas, and you'll be drinking that 40p a pint bevy before you know it tonight.
I've just staggered out the pub, my mate.
Well,
I've been on
£2.50?
I've been on £2.50 pints of Heineken.
£2.50? I've never known you pay that much.
I know.
You know, I haven't
All
had
in one
a
go.
Heineken. I have not drunk a Heineken since I left the bloody ships, which is a long, long time ago. And one of these days, I need to go and buy myself some Heineken just to relive some memories.
Yeah. Johnny, have you got any Heineken from the Christmas Crew Bar?
Yeah, I do, and I must tell you, Dave, you don't know this, but me and Cindy are over at our daughter's house because they're on a Richard Branson cruise right now. So we have the grandkids, 8 years old and 6 years old, and it's not easy.
Exciting.
Oh God, no.
No, it's more than not easy. Trust me.
Is it, Johnny? Is this the original Sleepless in Seattle?
I can't. I can't. I'm not going to go there. But I'm down in their basement right now. So, but maybe
With the
they'll make
door
an
locked.
appearance. Well, no, door's not locked. No.
Hey there, Pete.
Johnny, that's 3 weeks you've locked yourself in down there. You've got to come out.
Yeah. Anyway,
Apparently, there's a
He
shortage
said
of
40
Guinness
years
here.
ago.
Yeah.
So
We're
what's
doing another sound check for Pete. Pete,
No, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
can
Well,
you hear us?
whatever you bloody did, Pete, can you just like write it down in big letters?
No. I left the headphones on from watching the football in the other room.
Oh,
So
flipping
it connected on to
Okay,
them.
so you can say hi to Lynn.
Where is Lynn, my favourite lady?
Yeah, I know.
Oh
She
God,
was.
another one who's full of it. Hi, Pete.
Hello, darling. How are you?
I'm absolutely fine, and my headset works great.
I'll bet it does. I only did a job for 30 years where I had headphones on all the time. I still can't get the hang of it.
No.
Oh, I can go one better. When I was very, very young, Jesus Christ, I worked for the GPO as a teleop.
Oh.
Came home one day on the bus. When I got to my house, my mum said to me, "What's that on your face?" I'd had my bloody headset on all the way home on the bus.
Oh, lovely. Brilliant.
I must say something. That Chris, that picture behind me is one you took in, I think, in Barbados.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a Chris Johnson picture.
Great shot then, huh?
Of course it is. Yeah.
Professional.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good.
Yeah.
And Johnny, have you still got that T-shirt?
Wouldn't fit, Dave.
No, I was expecting it to be on a frame, in a glass frame up on your wall in your man cave.
Yeah.
I think the outfit appeared on the Pacific Princess.
Oh, but Scotty, was that Johnny wearing it or some other Omi?
No, it was Johnny. He was wearing it.
Scotty's got a great memory. In fact, Scotty, when we took a few days and rented the car in Sydney, where did we stay? Did we stay in a motel or something?
We stayed in the we stayed in the motel.
Did we have separate beds?
Yeah.
I completely forget.
Did he respect you in the morning?
I was thinking about that, John, because there was a YouTube video of the Regal Princess docked in Tortola. And I didn't watch the YouTube video. I just saw there was this big cruise ship and then it said Regal Princess. And then I thought how terrible that would be because I had a week's holiday in Tortola once and had such a great time there. And it was so quiet and peaceful. That was a long, long time ago. But it made me to wonder about how did we even book those things
That's
in
the
those
point.
days,
Yeah, how did we
right?
book them? No, you didn't. I think you turned up and you said, "Have you got a room?"
Well, I know, and it's a pity Gizzy's not on here because I think Gizzy told me about a bed and breakfast place in St. Thomas in the US Virgin Islands that was it Steve? Somebody told me about a bed and breakfast place up on the hill, and I stayed there once for a week, and it was really great. It was just run by a little elderly couple, and I had a fantastic week in St. Thomas. But the thing that I missed was that nobody else. I was completely alone, because every time I went ashore in St. Thomas, when we used to go in there till midnight, was a fantastic day out, evening out with a bunch of friends from the ship, right?
Yeah.
And then suddenly I was there on my own. It was completely different, but I still had a great time.
Sure.
It was called
Blackbeard's.
Chateau.
Wagga
Oh,
Wagga?
Chateau Griot or something.
Yeah,
Chateau.
you're right. That's right. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I stayed there a couple of yeah.
They
St.
made the
Thomas.
most fantastic French toast. To this day, it's the best French toast I've ever had. The funny things that you remember, right?
Chateau Griot or something. Chateau Griot.
Yeah, something like that.
What was the pub on the seafront where everybody used to go?
Sparky's Waterfront Cafe.
What was that?
Sparky's Waterfront Cafe.
Sparky's Waterfront Cafe.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. They had a lot of seating outside, didn't they?
They did the best chili there.
Yeah,
That's correct. That just come to mind. Chili. Yeah, chili.
Chili.
He did a great chili.
The best chili I've ever had.
Yeah.
No, anything I ever had there had ice in it.
Oh, very good.
Never went out at night in Thomas, because we used to sail at midnight, but we had to race back and get all the photos ready. It's the last day of the cruise, so we had to get back to the ship about 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, right. Yeah.
So it was like a liquid lunch with chili and then back to the ship.
Oh, that's right.
There was a
You
really
used to
posh
display
restaurant.
the pictures.
Go down in the corner and just sit in the corner, and then they'll see you.
What
Do you
was the
remember a
restaurant you were going to
place
say,
called
Pete?
Fibs for Ribs?
Go and sit down over.
There was a really
In
posh
St.
restaurant.
Thomas?
It was a bit further out of town.
Tips for ribs.
Who's that
Hello,
little
John.
lad?
Down by the
guy.
submarine. Down by the submarine.
Say hi, Kate.
station.
Hey, look, here's one of
John
Colonel.
Hey.
drunk a little. He's not. That's not John.
Hello, are you now? What's your name?
Tyson.
Kyson, Kyson.
Layson, nice to meet you. Are you in a carrot?
It looks like you're sticking a carrot up your nose.
Yeah.
from here.
I'll try and get his sister to come down. Alana, come down, say hi to my mate.
Oh, great.
And
This
how
is,
old
this
are
is a
you?
bonus, Johnny.
old are you?
Lynn, it's lovely having you here as well,
Yeah.
especially you, Lynn. But
It's
this is, we got new faces
Oh,
coming
yes,
in.
we have.
You know, it's great. Oh, hang on. Johnny says 7. Steve, what's that, 7?
I asked how old he was. I think he said 7.
Yeah,
Did you say
he
7?
said 6. He said 6, yeah.
6.
Yeah.
6. Is your
Wow.
sister not coming?
Go and
He's
get
a
your
big
sister.
6.
Go and get your sister. Because all over the world, like Lynn's in California, Chris is in California, Sacri's in the 51st state.
Mr.
Dave
25%.
and Scotty and Bobo are in the 52nd state.
Greenland.
But no, we're
13th
just in a
province.
state.
In a state, yeah.
Oh, look, we're live
Bobo.
from Weatherspoons.
No,
Welsh
no.
Weatherspoons.
Not in
Everyone come down.
Who's
back
in
Oh,
home.
hang
Okay.
on. Your neighbour's just coming in as well now,
She doesn't want to
Bobo.
come
Oh.
down. Okay, all
Let
right.
me tell you, Dave, Bristol City fans nearly wrecked one of the Weatherspoons on it was a Saturday, the guys were telling me.
Oh, sorry about that.
Yeah,
I
it's a big
told them
stuff.
not to.
Was it your Weatherspoons, Bobo?
No,
Thank
it
Well,
wasn't.
goodness
that's
for
okay
that.
then.
No, it was okay.
It's
I think it was the
tough.
Prince of Wales. Yeah.
Who we got now?
Sorry, Bobo.
Where's your sister? Where's your sister?
Yeah, we see sister's shy.
Oh.
Is she?
No,
Oh.
she was mad and she said, I don't want to go.
Oh, the truth.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so
Come and say
Taffy,
hi. They all want to see you.
Yeah, we're all good.
Has anyone said hi to Taffy?
Yeah,
Is
just
Taffy
said to
in?
Taffy, yeah.
Oh, Taffy's in.
Hey, Taffy.
Hello, Taffy.
Taffy,
Taffy's at the wedding.
can you see we got new members to the Crew Bar, new and returning special guests from California. We've got Lynn.
Yeah.
Taffy,
Good
Colonel's
morning.
not put the grandson's name up, I see.
Yeah, his name's Kason.
You've not put his name up, man.
You're so pretty. You're a princess. Come on.
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah, okay. Well, you can come and tell him that. Come on.
Camera shy.
Okay. You won't do it again. Kason, let's make room for the princess.
Right, don't. It's all happening. It's all happening.
Animals and kids.
It's a live show, Johnny.
Yeah, it's a live show. Yeah.
She's probably waiting for her agent. She wants her 10%.
Okay, here she comes.
Oh, no.
Hello.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. All right. She's
I'll
gone.
tell you what Cindy looks very
I
smart
was going to
tonight,
say,
Johnny.
Cindy's looking well.
Tyson doesn't want to leave, so I'm afraid from now on, guys, we've got to be censored.
No, we'll be good. We'll be good. It's all right.
Lynn, did you say you're coming over in June?
Yeah, I get there June the 4th and I come back July 15th.
Nice.
Right.
So we'll have to get together somehow.
Yeah, we will do. You stand in Portsmouth?
Yeah, I rent the same house each time because I
Right.
never stay with my sisters because we'd kill each other.
Right. Okay. June's definitely doable.
Perfect. Well, I don't know if
Bobo,
you
can come up to London or to see Lynn, can't you?
Of course I can.
No, just Bobo.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Well done,
Kathy?
Bobo.
Oh, Bob, I got to do something, Kason. Can you move so I can change Bobo's name to Zoom user?
What are you going to call Bobo this week, Colonel?
Well, I'm
Something
always nice
nice.
to Bobo.
Call me nice. He's always nice. Yeah.
But I must tell you, I'm sure you read his story about his friend and the yacht.
Oh no,
right?
I didn't post it on the sites.
Okay, am I allowed to talk about it?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So Bobo's real excited about his friend in Cardiff who's going to sail this boat from correct me if I'm anything wrong, Bobo, a 1928 wooden yacht
Icebreaker
from Cardiff to Falmouth, and he had a guy from New Zealand come to help him. Well, they only made it a couple of miles, didn't they, Bobo?
Yeah, well, he got 38 nautical miles is from Cardiff to Ilfracombe, 10 hours. Well, you can pick the story up. Yeah, you know more about it than I do.
I read it, Bobo.
Yeah.
So what actually happened?
Well, I'll tell us to pick the story up, Colonel, if you like.
Yeah,
what actually
absolutely,
happened, rather sad. He got to Ilfracombe.
Sad is fucking stupid.
Well, yes, yes. Well, it is. Yes, it is. It is.
Happy, there's kids on.
Yeah, we got a child in the room.
So what happened was he got to Ilfracombe,
and his name's Dave.
Yeah, and the engine shut down. Right.
Yeah.
So he's off Ilfracombe, managed to fix it, got himself into Ilfracombe, and I don't know whether anybody knows Ilfracombe.
Yeah.
Well, there's an inner harbour and an outer harbour, apparently. So it was dark, got into the harbour onto a wet mooring. He thought it was a wet mooring. And 11 o'clock at night, the tide went out. So the boat is a 1929 wooden boat. Obviously, it was like this. So it stuck at 11 o'clock at night, had to get 9 Coast Guard people came down. The harbour master was not very happy at all. Because so at the moment they managed to put it alongside, but it's quite interesting because Ilfracombe has a webcam, so you can actually type in Ilfracombe harbour webcam and you can see his boat. It's alongside at the moment near the slipway from the lifeguard. So at the moment he's stuck there, so I think he's going to get professional yacht deliverers to deliver it to Falmouth. To be quite honest, he asked me to go, and I just said no. So anyway, yeah,
Give all that up. Did
yeah.
it make the news?
Sorry.
Did it
Did
make
it
the
make
news?
the news?
Oh,
No.
but the RNLI have put it out a collection box for the next time he sets sails.
He's actually he lives in St. Just, which I'd never heard of St. Just, but apparently it's somewhere near Land's End. So yeah, he plans to live on this boat. Good luck to him. I've been on board. Good luck to him.
I hear you're having a holiday with Graham, Bob. Either side of the pensioners do.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Bob. Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be good, Bob. You should enjoy that.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you,
Okay,
you've
the
got a
kids are
holiday
gone
with
now,
Graham
Tappy.
either side of Pensioners Day. Did you know that?
So Taffy, I know we've seen that lovely photo before behind you,
Yeah, I
but,
wanted to.
but it is a good group photo.
Yeah,
It's the names. I'd love to hear the names again. Come somebody who's very good at names. I'd love to hear the names left to right.
Well, it got Bungy,
Yeah.
and then Steve Carpenter behind him in the white. He was in the galley. I don't know the lady in the black, but the next one behind was that. I'm looking close, but is that
That's the cook.
the cook?
Yeah.
Then it's Dad in the front.
Kevin,
and then Kevin, and then you've got not sure who the grey jacket. The white one behind then is Taffy the storekeeper.
Elvis.
Yeah. And then who's that in the black jacket?
he was a lovely guy, wasn't he? A coxswain, an old guy.
All the coxswains were old guys.
How
Nearly all of them, nearly.
Dave, how do you look at it so you can just see the picture? Because it's too small on my screen.
Yeah,
I can't see him.
Okay.
Is there a way of looking at, like, are you looking at it?
Well,
so you can
there
just
will
see
be
Taffy?
on the recording. So just send me the picture again. I know I got it, Taffy. Just send it again, and I'll put it.
And
up.
is this
Anyway,
a
another
wedding
one we
somewhere?
can see is Joanna in the white tuxedo next to the lady in the well, between the two ladies in the white dresses.
Right.
Is Joanna, John Eden. Now he was great, Joanne. And then very end, you've got Irish.
The Irish guy.
The coxswain. Come on, the singer.
Taffy, can you send that picture to the seagoing chat?
Yeah, I'll send it up. Don't worry.
And is this a wedding somewhere? What's the occasion?
In San Juan it was. I'll
San
put
Juan.
photos up.
That's not Arthur, is it?
Yeah,
it was
Arthur.
Arthur.
Yeah.
Well done, Scotty. Arthur Keaton's. Yeah.
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 It was a wedding. Was it Arthur had married?
To the
married that shop lady as well.
You know, the shop girl, yeah.
Yeah.
And she lived in Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
somebody else was in. There was Bill Gates. Now there was a documentary on him, Colonel, on BBC just recently.
Yeah.
What a breath of fresh air to this world that we're living in.
Oh yeah, yeah.
A multi-billionaire who just gives all his money away to poor people.
We haven't given it to me yet.
Yeah, I ain't seen it in a bit.
Yeah.
No, me neither.
Well, actually, that sounds like any man that's ever gone through a divorce.
Is that
You're right,
Sarah
Taffy.
really?
He's one of a kind. He's one of a kind.
Oh,
You're right.
yeah. Definitely.
Did he live next door to you in Seattle, Johnny?
No, he lived on Mercer Island, which is like St. John's Wood. If you double it up, yeah.
Right.
It was a great documentary, lovely documentary it was.
Roger.
It made you believe in human nature again.
Yeah.
I saw, but he went back to his old house, didn't he?
Yeah.
With his two sisters.
Yeah. Yeah, his wife got 100 million or more from the divorce. But she's the same. She gives her money away as well. Yeah.
Oh, does she?
Yeah.
Was there no barman working that day?
No, don't think so.
That's just that. That's every day in San Juan. What are you talking about?
Because don't forget, we had blind babies, didn't we?
Oh,
What's
shit,
her name?
yeah.
Jackie Collins. Is it Jackie
Well,
Collins? No, hang on. Jackie Seal. Lynn, you remember Jackie Seal?
No.
And what about, what's the name? Collins?
What department?
PR, they were PRSs.
Name's not ringing a bell at all. Sorry.
Oh,
Jackie was on the Sun Princess. I don't remember
Blind
them after
Baby
the Sun
Collins
Princess.
used to
Blind
call
Baby Collins, because she had really bad eyesight. She had a pair of, Coke bottle glasses. Yeah, but Blind Baby.
She got married. She got married to this guy. And what happened, Dave?
Why do you have to say that? Why can't you say the story? All right.
Come on, David.
Blind Baby. She got married in San Juan. She was
On board the
she
Sun
was
Princess.
on board Sun Princess in the cinema. The captain was
John Young.
JY. He led her down the center aisle for the wedding thing, and obviously there was the groom and the best man, and they came and they wore kilts for the wedding, and then Blind Baby. The reception was in the International Lounge afterwards. I mean, flipping heck. So we're all giving it max on the day before embarkation, Anyway, Blind Baby went right on the Raz, and she was still on the quay side at midnight with her husband, I think, at the time as the ship sailed.
Still wearing the wedding dress, which was
She was
fucking
still
black.
wearing the wedding dress, which is now grey. She anyway, within months, I don't know how long, but within months, sadly, the wedding it didn't last. And the only reason it didn't last was because apparently the husband went off with the best man.
Oh, that is priceless.
Dave, I sent you a message, Dave, on the phone.
Oh, have you? Are you going to edit that out, Johnny?
Do you want me to?
No.
Because I tell you what, Dave, with Lynn's permission, when I put the YouTube up, if I can put your picture up, because a picture says 1,000 words, and to see that we got one of the ladies back in the crew bar, then what do you call it?
Oh, I know. For the introduction, Lynn, do you still have?
Yeah, but you've still got my discharge book picture.
Yeah,
up.
I know. But if Fruity was here, but he doesn't come on the crew bar anymore, he will give me a bollocking because I know you gave it to me, but I can't find it in my file system. So if you could post it again to Messenger or whatever.
Yeah.
To me.
Yeah, I've got a feeling I still had it somewhere.
I'm sure
you have a good file system, which I obviously don't have.
Okay. Oh well, that's good. Yeah, Johnny's got all the photographs, but not necessarily all in the right place.
Yeah.
Yes, lovely to see you there, Lynn.
And you too, Taff. How you doing, love?
I'm fine, thanks. I was thinking a lot about Los Angeles when all them fires were going off. And I know you're only just north of Los Angeles because I've driven up there where you were living in anyhow.
Yeah, but remember, I mean, driving-wise, we were probably about nearly 3 hours north of it. So we weren't touched at all by it,
But that's the main area where it is on that west coast, going up that coastal area where the fires were. And one of my nephews is living in Los Angeles, and he wasn't just south. He was actually, the fire went through his area, but he had a little. He's renting a little cottage in the back of somebody's house.
Thank you, Lynn. Got it. Thank you.
Unfortunately, fortunately, it missed the cottage. So he's back in there now, which is great news. But lovely to see you, Lynn.
And you too, darling. Yeah.
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 Most
Lynn,
of
do you
people
Lovely
live
to
in
have,
Napa
lovely
Valley?
to have some glamour in the
Well,
house.
Taffy, it's not just that. We all know that some of us are technically not all with it, but Lynn is the opposite, right? I asked her for the picture and I got it right now, like
Yeah.
instantly. That's what it should be like.
Yeah,
But
so have
sometimes
I.
Well
Yeah,
done,
well,
Lynn.
we're
Yeah, so
fucking 70 odd.
I'm very good. I always do as I'm told. Yeah, right.
Oh,
Taffy.
Lynn, do you live in Napa Valley? Where do you live?
No, I'm in Santa Barbara, California.
Oh, okay.
That's a Barbara.
Okay.
Yeah, it's what do they call it?
No.
Santa Barbara's a destination. Everybody goes there for holidays. It's
Right.
unfortunately where that bloody Megan and her wimp of a husband live.
Oh, really?
oh.
They're not
My
your
son-
neighbours, are they?
My son was in what's that town called where the Princess Cruises?
Hello.
What's it? Where the? What do you say?
The town where Princess Cruises head office is.
Princess Cruises?
Yeah.
it's Century
Oh,
City.
that's up
Century
in,
City. Used to
Where?
be Century City.
Yeah,
It's
Century
there
City.
now.
no, it used to be Century City.
Guys, I'm very sorry. I have to.
It's Santa something or San something. That's where my boy lived.
San Clemente. San Clemente.
Oh.
No.
It's,
I'm very sorry. I have to
It
drop
used to
out.
be Century
Ray.
City.
Okay,
All right,
Ray.
nice to
along
see
Santa
you.
Monica.
Yeah,
Bye,
good to see you, Lynn.
Ray.
I hope we see you on again.
All
Cheers,
right.
Ray.
Everybody.
Cheers.
Have a good one.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks, Ray.
Ta-ta.
Bye.
Bye.
All
Bye.
right.
Ciao.
I must say something that my son-in-law, he had the fridge stocked with Heineken, and we only arrived here on Thursday,
And there's none
and
left.
it's all bloody gone.
No.
Hey, what proof is that? You know where you were.
It's what's it say? 5%. It's ridiculous.
5.
Yeah,
That's
5. Yeah.
yeah.
Johnny, I
Well
know
done,
how you
Johnny.
feel, mate. I've just had 4 pints of it.
Yeah.
It's less. It's not nowhere near 5 here. It's
Yeah.
about 3.5.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I don't know what
in
percentage it
Spain,
is.
it's 5.6.
I know it was only. I know. I'll say it again. I know it was only £2.50 a pint.
Yeah.
sure you weren't drinking the Heineken Zero?
Not this word. Little Daisy. Little Daisy.
Now look, Pete, Pete, can you hear us?
Yep.
Who's that behind you, Peter?
That's Jack Brennan.
Jack the Rat.
Jack the Rat.
Yeah, it's 2 years ago this week.
Yeah.
He left us.
Bless him.
Did you know Jacqueline?
The picture is familiar. The picture's familiar, but I'm terrible with names.
Everybody
Yeah,
knew him as Jack the Rat. Jack
Yeah.
Brennan, wasn't it?
Yeah, if you met him, you'd never forget him.
Does anybody remember a cabin steward called Minty? Girl.
Minty. Was he on the Sun?
No, she.
She.
She was very, very weird. And she was always hanging off me and my mate like a bad smell. And we never wanted her with us. Anyway, this story. So, a couple of years ago, she showed up on, can't remember what site we were all on, but she showed up there and she was slagging me and Yvonne off. She said, I've waited all my life to tell you what I really thought of you. She said, I'm only telling you now because I'm dying.
Oh,
And we both went, yeah, F off, blah, 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 blah. A couple of days later on that same site, she did. She was dying. Now, what a weird thing to do when you're popping your clogs.
Yeah.
What
That
shit
you
was
think
that?
to do something like that.
What shit was that on?
A good question. I get all my ships. Remember, I started out on Union Castle.
Union Castle, yeah.
What, on the Northern Star or the Suffering Cross?
No, I was
that was
Penn and
Shaw
Windsor.
Savile.
No, I was Penn and
Savile.
Windsor.
Yeah.
Lynn, one bedroom stewardess I would like to have met up with again. I really, we had a real nice friendship on yeah, she married an Italian, not a purser, but one of the senior officers in the Italians. with the Italians.
Oh, I think I know who you mean, and she died a few years back, didn't she?
Yeah, I think she was from London, a Cockney girl, but she was so sweet. She was absolutely lovely. You know, the rest.
No, it's funny you saying that because I can remember her.
Yeah.
I couldn't tell you her name if my life depended on it at the moment.
Yeah, I would have loved to have met up with her again. She was a darling, she was. Anyhow.
Well, one day you will, hopefully a long time in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. You must have had a lasting impression on Minty then.
Yeah.
For what it's worth, I just remembered that place is Santa Clarita.
Oh, Santa Clarita. Okay, I know where that is.
That's where they've moved the head office to, isn't it? Yeah.
Cunard's in the same building too.
Yeah.
You know, I parked up because I had a hire car when I went up to Santa Barbara. I was driving up the one all the way up, and then I went across to Las Vegas over the mountain. But I stopped a couple of days in Santa Barbara, and I loved it. It was so quaint. The main street of Santa Barbara was so Americana. I felt it that way now from my memory. Anyhow.
It wasn't just a hire car, Taffy. It was a Mustang convertible you had.
Oh yeah, no, it was a Dodge Charger.
Oh, that's even faster. They go 160 miles an hour.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what happened was it was strange. At the time, there was a lot of talk about identity theft and everything, and I just happened to be parked up on top of the hills over Santa Barbara, looking down, looking at views, and there was a couple of dust carts there, and they was going through all the rubbish, and I was watching them, and I thought, bloody hell, look at that! They're all going through all the black bags and looking as if they were looking for letters and things like that. You know, big bloody dust carts. So it made me think, you know, that because it was all in the news then. It was about 10 years ago, I think, 8 or 10 years ago. And I thinking to myself, blimey, those guys are they looking for information for identity theft and what have you. But anyhow, I don't know why, but it was a strange happening in Santa Barbara. Nothing else strange happened there, mind. It was nice.
Yeah, nothing that you'll share anyway.
Oh no.
You're talking about the main office. They used to have people come down to the ships, didn't they? And I can remember the names of one of them in Vancouver. Her name was Dana Klippenstein.
Oh, Jesus.
and another one in LA was Carol Hartel. Now, for some reason, I remember those names. It's just
because you got a great memory, Derek. No doubt.
They're called out over the tannoy all the time, I suppose.
Mm.
I know Carol was what's the Italian bloke's name?
Pietro
Corsi's secretary.
Ah, right.
That's where I know her from.
You never do that when you're on the ship. Phone up the information desk and could you tell Mike Hunt to contact the information desk?
We used to tannoy for Black Lady's handbag. Quite a lot.
I remember one ship I was a cabin steward on, and these people were on board for quite a few weeks, and I never addressed them by their name once. They were Middle Eastern, and the name was spelt Kunt. And I remember a cabin steward that worked on the same deck as me. He'd do it just for devilment, because I hate that word anyway. And he'd go, "Oh, you're CUNTs," as he would say it, in cabin blah, blah, blah. I've just left the room. He used to bait me like hell over it. But I often wondered how you would actually pronounce that name.
Oh, I don't know. That's awful.
Kunt, I expect. Kunt.
We had a photographer, and I forget his name, but he was from Eastern Europe, and he he used to pronounce the word C-A-N-T like C-U-N-T. got him into a bit of bother now and then.
Yes.
I think he was Hungarian.
Oh my God, what have I started?
Well, guys, let me just tell you this funny story. This is a good one with names. I'm in this church in Northern Ireland, and the pastor of the church is named Jason Dick, right? Now, I'm sitting in church, and this guy in his 70s said, I'm Jason's dad. And he said, my name's Willie Dick. Willie Dick. And I'm in church, so I'm trying to, did I hear that right? And he said, I'm Willie Dick.
You know, the
Hey,
parents
John's
must have had a great
grandchildren aren't
sense of
listening to
humour.
this, are they?
Imagine Jason Dick.
And what did he still say? Do you like Willie?
Honestly, I'm sure he was testing me out. But it was.
I can't believe it. We have a lady back in the crew bar the first time in years,
and all this
and
is
it's like,
coming out.
Yeah.
Sorry about this, Lynn.
Well, she has the effect.
What do you mean, sorry about this? Have you not met me?
No, but
It's not going to pot, it's opened up.
Oh God.
Hey, Lynn,
As you
what's
were
the name
going
of the
through a,
winery you work at?
Sorry?
What's the name of the winery that you're working part-time at?
Sanford.
Stanford, okay.
Yeah, we're known for our Pinots. They are absolutely amazing. Really soft, elegant, lovely Pinots.
Okay.
Are you right there? We're right amongst the grapevines.
Well, yeah, it's a winery. It's
Yeah,
way
but
out.
You're right there, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's way out. You know, when you drive through, well, it's a dirt road, but when you drive up the dirt road, yeah, that's all you see is vines all around you.
That's lovely.
Well,
You've got mountains behind you. You've got the ocean 10 miles west of you. It's gorgeous there. Absolutely beautiful.
Is that where you live?
Went up to the Santa Ynez Valley a couple of years ago and did the, what was that movie that was all filmed up?
Sideways.
Sideways, yeah. We did the Sideways trail. It was good.
Well, they just had the 20th anniversary of Sideways.
Yeah.
So it's been really big news at the moment. But I mean, Santa Ynez, oh my God, there's some beautiful wineries up around there.
Very, very good wineries, yeah. And it's not far from you. I mean,
no, not at all. Well, I was up there a couple of days ago. Where did we go?
Yeah, not even an hour from you.
Yeah, Babcock Winery. We had a day up at that one.
Mm-hmm.
I love wine.
I loved it up there, Lynn, because after Santa Barbara, if my memory is correct, I went a little bit up north, and then I cut through what used to be a lot of German,
Danish.
German. No, you're talking about Solvang. I was there last Saturday. Yeah.
Danish, yeah.
Oh, everything's Danish. If you don't like Danish pastries, don't go.
And I booked into a motel and I left the car for a couple of days and I just walked and walked and walked. And it was bloody a fabulous place.
Yeah, you probably got some funny looks.
Valley there, Taffy.
Yeah. Because us Californians, we don't walk.
Oh, no, I walked the next town and everything. 10, 15 miles. And
wow.
It was all farms and like beautiful horses, fantastic horses.
Well, yeah, because up that way there's an awful lot of stud farms.
Yeah, it was fabulous. It was.
Mega money out that way.
Oh.
Yeah, I wish I'd have met a sort of a rich young American that needed looking after, but it never happened. So.
No.
What about the women?
If you haven't bothered one up to now, Taffy, you're not going to bother any time.
No, I'm a contented loner now.
Well, no, you're not a loner. Christ, you're always out and about somewhere.
Yeah, but I'm contented on my own, I should say, really. Yeah, but I'm very social, Lynn. But I can walk into a room of a couple of hundred people and fill my boots. But I do like this being on my own as well.
Yeah, well, I like having the choice.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, we like seeing you you guys, you know, as and whenever's good, you know.
Well, it's like right now, I have no choice for another 7 days.
Listen, I know we're going off the subject. I've got to run this past you. Why you guys in the States? I've just started watching Yellowstone.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, Steve, if you
I've just
start
gone
with,
into series 4.
Yeah.
you have to go back and start watching the original one. Is like back in the last century, and the whole thing is like a trilogy. There's eight.
No,
there's-
well, I've started with the new
Go
one.
back to series 1, Steve.
I'm into series 4.
What have you done 1, 2, 3, and now 4?
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's a 1923 and there's an 1897 or something. It all goes back.
Yeah,
Excuse my ignorance. I've never watched it. What's it about?
Oh, it's great. It's the story of the West. A lot like my brother. My brother, he's not far off the mark, but he thinks Americans are crazy. And I says, yeah, but he's not far off. But I'm saying,
I
yeah,
agree.
there's a reason why they're like that. And if you watch Yellowstone from series 1 onwards, you can see how they ended up the way they are now.
Yeah.
Because it's I mean, when you think of that massive continent, and yet the British European was just about a 50th of it over on the East Coast originally, and then over the next 50, 60, 80 years, they just went west. And all that was in front of them, it's amazing, really, the story.
It's very good.
I think that's why I understand.
Big corporations trying to take over, and the Indians wanted the land, and
Yeah.
All
And
that in
anyone who's got
Montana.
HBO, The White Lotus is dropping tonight. If you
Oh,
know
I
anything
love
about the
that
White
show.
Yeah,
but is that on Sky, Colonel?
No, HBO.
It is White Lotus. You can get it, Dave.
White Lotus.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
turn-
great, but you have to
just turn
watch
your
all.
Sky on
It's
and
the third season. It's so funny.
It is.
I've got
Yeah.
Sky glasses, so if you turn the Sky on, you just ask for
Yeah,
White
yeah.
Lotus.
Yeah.
And it comes up on the screen.
Okay.
What if you don't have Sky Glass?
Yeah.
we haven't got that.
We haven't got that.
Well, this Yellowstone's on Netflix.
Yeah, Netflix. Yeah, Yellowstone.
I've
Isn't
got
it? Sky-
Netflix.
The White
Yeah.
Lotus. Johnny's on
It's
about.
worth a watch, Paul, because you've got to get into it from the start, and then it really develops. It really develops.
By the way,
The only annoying thing about Yellowstone is, as is usual, they get you hooked, and then they open up a new TV channel. You got to join someone else to see the 5th series.
Oh, you got to start paying for it.
Yeah.
hey, listen.
Johnny,
Johnny's
Johnny's put up Yellowstone, and he's put a Redstone up as well.
Yeah.
No.
Can I just
The
say,
yellow one and the red one and a green one.
Donald Trump was calling the Gulf of Mexico the Gulf of America.
Yeah.
Well, it's gone a bit further. I saw on tonight that the piece of water between the east coast of the UK and the continent is now the Bay of Yorkshire.
And Bob, are you also talking of the Severn Bridge is now crossing the Welsh Channel?
Correct.
Yeah, we know it's been on for ages, Taffy. We know that.
Yeah, trouble is, it's hard to be
Not the Severn
humorous
Bridge
with that.
anymore. It's the 3.5 bridge.
I've got to ask Steve a question. When you booked your cruise with Princess, did you get your medallion sent to you, or did you get it?
No.
You get it in the port.
You get it when you check in the morning.
All right.
And whatever time they tell you to go, just turn up. Didn't we just turn up about 11 o'clock, didn't we, Dave? To board. We were on board by 11:30.
Yeah.
When we went on the Regal Princess, they gave it as in the booking in hall.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were on the Sky Princess last year, and we just checked in, and we were on board by 11:30.
I've done everything on the iPad, apart from the photographs at the moment.
Yeah, you
Then
get
that's
it when
it.
you go to the
Yeah.
port.
Okay.
But you can't
Sounds
get in your
good.
cabin till after 1 o'clock. So you just sit in the bar and have a drink, basically, if you've got the package.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
what a
we're
shame having
staying
to sit in the
overnight
bar.
we're
Well done,
staying overnight
Steve.
in the Novotel. So,
When are you going, Scotty?
oh, April, May, June, July, end of July, beginning of August.
Well,
Where are you
You
going
do the
on?
same cruise as we did
Baltic.
last year, Dave, me and Karen. The
Yeah.
Baltic one.
Yeah, we're doing the Baltic one while it's still the Baltic.
Yeah.
Yeah, and not the Bay of Russia or whatever it's called.
oh God, don't. Still, hey,
But
no,
okay,
no,
one thing you got to remember, as with this bloody cancel culture that's going on at the moment, just because he who shall not be named says it so, doesn't make it so. You know, he can profess I'm doing this and I'm doing that.
Yeah.
There are going to be checks and balances. So I'm
Good.
sort of, I'm tempering
exactly.
everything I think about him with that.
Yeah,
Exactly.
good.
I read something the other day that he sacked all these people, and it turns out 1,000 of them operate the flipping nuclear weapons, and he didn't realise it.
Uh-oh.
and now they don't want
rehired
their
them
jobs
again.
back.
Oh,
They don't want to go back to work. So
Hey, no, look, boys and girls, look, Colonel has been very good. He's set the whole thing up, and he's juggling spinning plates with grandchildren.